It's Chris Clark from discgolf.law, back with you to talk about the Idlewild Open coming up this weekend, sponsored by LWS Tax and Accounting Services, which that's the first thing I wanted to point out. That's really great to have, yet another named sponsor from outside the disc golf world. And really they're not from outside the disc golf world because they do a lot of work with disc golfers and disc golf related companies, kind of like we do. But shout out to them and congrats for stepping up and becoming the named sponsor for this tournament. But there's a really interesting piece of information that dropped yesterday that I wanted to discuss and see if I can get some feedback from you guys on this. The Disc Golf Pro Tour has partnered with the Kingdome. Many of you may not have heard of that. I certainly had not heard of it until yesterday, but I want to talk to you about how the Kingdome describes itself and get you guys to help me to work through exactly what this means for this event and for the future of the sport. The Kingdome is a digital arena in the Metaverse, and it offers live viewing of events. There is a social component to it. They are offering merchandise. They have somehow a sports book. I think there's a lot of opportunity for betting on disc golf events, and I'd like to see some progress made in that area. So this seems like possibly a step in the right direction for that. Knowing as little as we know about it now, I think it has a ton of potential. It's all gonna come down to the execution. I've read some comments from some people online asking, is this really where we want to devote resources at this time when perhaps there are other ways that we could be improving the disc golf spectating experience? Disc Golf Network and all the post-produced coverage we have, they're doing a great job. They've all come a long way. And I think they've really made great strides in the enjoyment of watching televised disc golf, if you will. But we still have a long way to go. Could having more resources in terms of bigger and better coverage teams and improved equipment, maybe some investment in new ways to improve the quality of the stream, for example, for live coverage. These are some ideas that I saw thrown out there. But, I think that's a little bit off base. I doubt that the Disc Golf Pro Tour is sinking much, if any, resources into this partnership. I may be wrong. I know nothing about the deal. But I'm going to reserve judgment until I see exactly how it's executed and what the finished product is. Another thing I read is that a portion of the proceeds of this event are going to be donated to Uplay. And many of you know that is Zoe Andike's charity, a really great organization, a very deserving. So, I love to see that partnership. I love to see innovation in this space, but I'm really curious to know what you guys think. And I'll be honest, I've looked at a lot of the comments about this online so far, and the majority seem negative or critical. The Kingdome describes itself as being supported by a highly engaged, tech-forward community of NFT holders. Now, we do work with clients in the blockchain with NFTs and things like that. I'm a little bit familiar with that space. I'm still not exactly sure how that aspect of it, how the blockchain and NFT aspect of it is going to tie in to this metaverse VR type experience of viewing disc golf. So the bottom line for me is let's wait and see. And really curious to hear your opinion on this partnership and what you think it could mean. And look, the LWS Idlewild Open is this weekend. So if you're viewing this after the event, did you watch? I'll be honest, I downloaded the Stageverse app onto my Oculus headset last night because I'm going to check it out. Final round on Sunday, see what it's like. Will you watch? Did you watch? What do you think of the whole thing? Let me know in the comments.